Now I have 0 viewers.
No, they all left. I ate all of them.
Damn, you should share. The stream die again?
I don't know. Yeah.
God damn. What the hell is happening?
Too fat?
I shall be first. To be eaten.
Damn.
Damn, so honorable. Why is my phone on the verge of dying? What the hell?
Sorry,
Oh.
that's me again. I ate all the battery.
Such
It's
a
always
fucking-
me.
Such a greedy person.
If something is up, it's always me. I'm everywhere and I'm everything.
Six viewers survived the purge. Good job, you 6 viewers. Everyone else got eaten by Zoe. I live!
Some of you may be eaten, but there's a risk Orange barely is willing to take.
No, it wasn't me. I don't know what you're all talking about.
What's up?
Hi. I
Stream
ate the
died.
entire stream.
Yeah, Zoe ate the stream and then everyone died. But only 6 people survived, so not everyone died. The stream died. Moo.
Only
I
6
agree
of
with
you may survive.
Brain. Ugh. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let me just reopen your stream on my phone so it's no longer a black screen.
Me when I'm a phone. Am I right, chat?
So right.
Okay, there we go. Once again, I am in Orange's chat, and once again, we begin.
Moo! Let's do it.
Skip that cutscene, I say.
I'm gonna refresh the stream, but I'm playing video game. No.
Oh, okay, there.
Moo. I've never been doing titles this whole time since
I spent the time while stream was dead watching a great clip explaining the milk system. I mean, I think we have a professional for that here.
Wait, a professional for what?
For milk.
Moo.
Oh yeah, Orange.
Did it reset again?
Did it?
No?
No, it's fine.
Stream Elements is saying Heckin Orange is now.
Yeah,
live.
Stream Elements is late to the party.
Okay, good.
Not on my side.
I mean, I can tell you all about my milk system.
Ooh, do
Oh, it's
tell.
like, genuinely, it's a really cool milk system. Like genuinely.
Mulk.
Thank you.
No, not mulk.
It's a funny word.
Milk. Sounds like you're choking. That was like the last words you would say before you suffocate.
It sounds like a variant. It's like moldy milk. Milk.
Yum yum. Milk.
Mossy milk. Milk.
Milk straight from the shrooms.
Squeeze the shrooms and there's a bit of
shaped.
squeeze the shrooms and there's a little bit of milk that comes out. Call that milk. Would you have a sip?
Mushroom
Would you?
variant coming one.
Orange mushroom?
Orange mushroom.
Good burp.
Gotta pull up a chair and listen as if I'm not constantly listening and staring probably respectively. True. So true.
Truth explosion.
You.
I keep burping, guys. I don't know what's up with that. Did somebody explain?
You're a fat ass.
No.
Hey, you asked for an explanation. I didn't say it was a real one.
I don't want to be presented with the facts.
I'll present you with the facts. Not the burps. Imagine all the views it would bring. Oh noes. So true. So true.
It's quite funny seeing a pacifista doing the fucking you know when you turn an enemy to stone and they go into like a I love you pose kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's very funny when the pacifistas do it because they do not look natural in it at all. But they clip in the ground.
Nice.
Oh, sorry.
Do you think one day you'll break your chair, Zoe, with your massive ass and your big gut?
Good question.
I hope. I'm praying.
Damn.
I don't pray, but I pray for that. Oh Lord, make Zoe's massive ass or time to end it.
Oh, I was sneezing. I'm so sorry.
If it breaks, flip it and make chat pay for a new one. So true, so true.
Real. Where's that pacifista? Wait, someone's in danger. Who's in danger? Oh, it's Kizaru.
So Trixie, if you'd be interested, I would love to try to like 100% this profile, like this profile on Pirate
I mean,
Warriors
I'm happy to do that.
with you. I think
I'm
it'd be
happy
really
to do
fun
that.
to do that together.
Oh yeah, sure.
Sick. But I'm also planning on doing the same thing with with Alexis, but like on a different profile, you know.
Indeed, really.
So that'd be really fun. Oops. Move, move, move.
Damn. I didn't even know it was possible to be that hot.
Ooh, do
Wait,
tell.
what?
I turned a piece of ice to stone.
Damn, I didn't
Like,
know
damn,
ice could be
so
sexual.
attractive, fucking, so attractive. Even inanimate objects are attracted to her.
Damn.
And yet not Luffy.
Oh yeah, I'm actually curious. What are your thoughts on the on that kind of trope, by the way?
Like
You know what I mean?
power of sexual attraction.
No, it's like characters that are like loved by everyone, but are only interested in the person who doesn't like, who isn't interested in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that trope?
Can be hit or miss. I think it worked with both Hancock. I think it's funny with Luffy. But
I think it's very dependent on whether or not how well it's done. Whether it's done in a like the way it's done with Boa, I think it's done really well. But it depends on whether or not it's because I know a lot of animes when they do that, they'll do like a whole "oh, I want them because he doesn't want me" kind of situation, you know.
yeah, but yeah.
And I'm glad that's not the situation here with Boa.
Yeah, you too. I really love her dedication to Luffy. I think it's really cute. I really love her like breaking him into Impound down. I think that's a great scene. I really love that moment.
She's so nice.
Yeah, she's really cool. But yeah, I don't think I like it. I don't think that's true. I think if it works well, then yes. But like for the most part, I don't like it much.
No, I agree. It's like it has to be done really well for me to like it, because a lot of the time it does just come across as like, what's the word? I don't want to say
Pick
bratty.
me?
'cause it's
Tedious?
like, right.
Is it pick me? Or tedious?
You pick? No, not pick me. Maybe
No.
I don't know.
I think if it's like it definitely does not work if it's the whole plot of the fucking show.
Oh yeah.
That's when it's really bad. I like it just because like Boa is technically like a side character. Like she's kind of like you know you haven't really heard from her in the longest time. It really works with her. But yeah, I don't like it. What's wrong?
Oh god, Sengoku is massive. Me too, Sengoku.
Gang, y'all are still going. Hope everyone's days are good. We're doing great, Mari. Thank you for checking up on us. Yeah, we're just vibing. We're just chilling. The energy's kind of died down a little bit, but we're just, you know, hanging out.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave after this one, just cause it's been a long ass stream and it's also middle of the night.
No, for sure. I don't think
That's fair, yeah.
Also, Mari, thank you for the snacky snack, and thank you for the hydrate. Thank you, thank you.
No, you got him. Hell yeah. Oh my god,
Woo! Ray from Vampire Sophia! Hey everyone, welcome in, welcome in. Hi Sophia, hi.
I need to make sure I go watch her VOD.
Welcome
Yeah, I
in,
need to
welcome
make
in.
sure I go watch like 5 minutes of VOD so I don't lose my streak on her channel.
Welcome everyone, welcome Raiders. My name is Orange. I'm a fat cow. Moo moo moo.
Oh no, you did. Wait, that's the wrong person.
Huh?
Someone shouted her out as the wrong person.
Yeah, whoever just did a shout out you did for Vampire underscore, that's not Vampire Sophia. Moo.
Okay. I think I will be done here though. Hold on, let me save real quick.
Let me fix that. Let me give Sophia a proper shout out.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you for
Alright,
hanging out
okay.
with us.
It's been lovely. Message me whenever you are available again.
Of course.
Something Unga Bunga or something, I don't know.
Whoops. I
I
did it
love
wrong.
the ungas of bungas.
No, I did it
Whoops.
wrong. Whoops. Everyone's doing it wrong.
Something Unga Bunga.
Ugh.
Are you unga inga bunga inga?
Oh my goodness.
Ungring thy bunga.
Okay, let me do this right. Sorry, Vampire Sophia. Sorry. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everyone.
Oh goodness.
I hope you all had a...
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh wait, shit! No, I didn't watch his stream. Enough.
There we go.
Never mind.
There's the proper shout out.
If it makes you feel better, I'll leave your stream on my phone just so I can keep getting those glorious points.
Oh yeah, gotta save up for the berry redeem. That's coming soon.
Goodbye.
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 You're all awesome.
Bye bye.
You're also awesome.
Love you, Moo.
Love you too, Trixie. Moo, 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 moo. But let me see here. Do we want to play more? I have another thing in mind, but I don't know if I want to do it.
Well, what you have in mind, darling?
I'm doing good, but I gotta go for my dinner time. So afraid
That's
I gotta
fair.
go and catch you there. Bye, Vampire Sophia. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for trusting me with your community, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful dinner. I hope you eat lots of food. I'm glad you had a great stream. Have a good night. Okay, so I think I'm gonna switch to something else.
That's fair.
I don't know how this is gonna go because I'm dyslexic, but we're gonna do what is described to me as a weight gain text adventure.
Oh, more. Yummy.
Oh.
Very yummy indeed.
Moo. So true, so true. Actually less than that because it's a text adventure. So there's no gameplay. There's even less
Oh.
gameplay.
More room for belly.
True.
Let's take a look here. No, the text is so important. Totally, exactly. Display capture? Do I have Windows capture? No, I don't have folder. Let's try Windows capture. Moo. Moo. Okay. So when is the stream where Orange gets a mini projector and plays them on the belly in belly cabinet? So true, so true. That'd be fun. That'd be cute. Boop. Boop. Do. Such a squeaky chair. Oh my goodness. Such a big girl.
Shush. Shush.
No, never. You're such a big girl, Zoe.
Explode.
Moo. Was that the sound of you exploding?
It was the sound of 87.
Was that the sound of 87?
No, that was the sound of it.
The creaks are so awesome to hear. I agree. I hardcore agree.
Ugh. Whatever.
Thank you for the follow, Arthur the Ace. Welcome in, welcome in. I am so honored to have you as a Popcorn. And I get this up, holy shit. Thank you for getting yodeled. Hope you're having a good night tonight. But, welcome to a... Oh wait, I probably should change the title too. Woo! Wobbly text adventure. Hope I can't read. Okay. Hopefully that's good enough of a title. And to make sure
it's this game. I remember this one.
And to make sure if I'm ever in your streams, I don't get stuck behind AI ads. Thank you. I appreciate it. Since we're not doing shared chat, I think it's fair to shout out the co-hosts for the night. Thank you, Marty. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But yeah, welcome to a weight gain tech adventure thing. I'm dyslexic, so that's gonna be fun.
Stop doing that.
Pull that.
Have you thought about about stopping to be that?
Remove eyes, cannot read, therefore not dyslexic.
Yeah, it's that easy.
Okay. You are a member of society living on a small but peaceful and fertile patch of land. In your recorded history, no one has ever known of strife or want in this land, of seemingly endless abundance. Lately, though, the land has become particularly more fertile. It's fertile? Yeah, fertile.
Oh, it's this fucking game. I know this.
Corpse grow
This
fast.
is a peak game. It's this one. No, I know this one. This one is really good.
Crops grow faster and larger than ever before. The wilderness has started regrowing and encroaching back on civilization at an alarming rate. The animals have responded by ravenously devouring everything in sight. This includes the wild carnivores who have been glutting themselves on the hopelessly fattened animals. Lately, they have even been attacking and devouring the townsfolk who ventured too far into the wilderness. In addition to the animals, even the more civilized denizens of the land have slowly begun to lose themselves to gluttony and hedonism.
I'm such a glutton.
And hedonism. More so than usual, anyway. Nobody seems to know why the sudden change has come across everyone. In fact, nobody seems to even particularly notice or care. Today, though, you wake from another night of restless dreams and finally decide that there must be something out there, and thus begin your journey towards adventure. Play the game by clicking the buttons on the right side of the screen. New game. What's your name? What's our name?
Orange.
Okay.
Definitely orange.
I mean, it's literally you.
Species. What's our species? Oh wait, what the fuck is this? Select your species or whatever's closest. Is there a cow?
You should
There should be.
you should totally make yourself.
If there's cow, that'd be great. But
There's 100% cow because there's a cow character in this.
Yeah.
There's a cow NPC, I remember. So yeah,
there's cattle.
100%.
I guess cattle.
Is it?
Mhm.
Is it not cow?
There's cattle, cheetah, cougar, and coyote.
I think cattle would be cow. Yeah.
What are you? A cow? Yes. What's a cow mean? Like, where does box
Oh,
say
they're-
cow?
They're just they're like descriptions. Like the text will then say, "Hey, you're a
Yeah,
cow."
it's like the text changes based on your preferences.
Things you walk around on. Hooves, things you grab stuff with hands. The stuff you're covered in. The color of your back. Orange and white. The color of your belly. Orange. Color of your head. Orange. The stuff you've got on top of your head fur. Sure. The thing you talk with, muzzle. The thing you chew with, teeth. Long tail. Yep. Sounds good. And then you wake up. You're standing in the main.
Wakey.
Oh, thank you, Roskid, for eat a snack. Thank you, thank you. You're standing in the main room of your house. It's not very nice. It's not a very nice house, but it's a house. You walk out of your house and onto the city's central square. You're standing in the main city. You're standing in the main city of the area. Longer than recorded history, the city has stood in the shadow of the eastern mountains, isolated from the goings-on in the rest of the world. The cobblestone streets are well-worn and smothered over from centuries of horse, cart, and foot traffic. The streets are lined by old wood and stone buildings. The morning sunlight has just begun shining on the city streets. You shiver slightly as you stroll through the cold morning air. Birds chirp merrily from the branches of the city's trees. Where should we go, gang? We have trading grounds, restaurant, market square, western road, eastern...
Hey, Zori.
Where?
Oh no, but you're saying hi to Zori.
Oh, hi, Zori. Hi, Zori. Hi.
Hi, Zoe.
Welcome in, hun.
I'd recommend going to the marketplace first.
Market Square it is. You're standing in the main city of the area. Longer than record. Oh, okay. The morning sunlight has just begun shining on the street. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay.
And it's just armory, if I'm correct. That's where you can buy weapons.
The morning sunlight has just begun shining on the city streets. You shiver slightly as you stroll through the cold morning air. The few birds that inhabit the rooftops of the city's buildings can be heard lazily starting their daily routine of chirps and twitterings. But for the most part, the common folk are still dreaming. Moo, thank you for the belly rub, Zori. Oh my goodness, I've been doing well. Okay, we have the armory, grocery store, clothing store, general store. hitter.
Let's recommend the armory.
You step into the armory, greeted by the sounds of hammer hitting anvil, the heat of the working forge, and the sight of a shirtless, thick-bodied lion at work. He looks up at you and rumbles out. Welcome to the armory. Don't hesitate to ask if you've any interest in the works.
I like your version better.
Wobbles out. Yeah.
Wobbles out. Yeah.
Work for the armory. Trade Market Square. I'll try working for the armory. You started learning to smith. You swing the hammer at the metal he was shaping, barely able to lift the surprisingly heavy hunk of iron. It gives a quiet tink as you hit it. The lion shakes his head. I'm afraid that as you are, you'll be more a hindrance than help. I need an assistant, not an apprentice. If you're desperate for work, though, check the restaurant. They always need someone to do the dishes. He takes back his hammer and sets back to work. Damn, we're weak.
Yeah, true.
Here's what I have in stock. Take a look and see what you like. I am
Okay,
ready
so
to
the
work. Oh, Zori, you want to be a snackerfice, I see? Okay. Zori, I lift you up by your armpits, and I bring you close to my maw. Bring you right up to my mouth. I start shoving you inside. And I slowly but surely begin to swallow you whole. And you are swallowed into my big round belly. Moo. My Zori, you feel so good inside my belly. Moo. How much money do I have? Inventory. Nothing.
you can check that by stats, if I'm correct. Status. Yep. Oh, never mind.
No money. I don't know how much I have. Oh, go 20. I'd say it's at the bottom.
Oh, the bottom, yeah.
You're pretty hungry. I don't know, if we're pretty hungry, we want to get food first. Instead of wasting it on armor.
That's true. I would at least recommend like getting a weapon, just so you have something stronger than your fists.
Hmm. Well, the only weapon I can afford is the short sword, and that'll be all my fucking money. Oh, I guess light club, never mind.
Maybe the light club?
You got a light club. Hi,
Don't forget
Wicked Welcome in, welcome in.
Don't forget to actually equip it to your character though. I forgot it last time. Perfect.
I'm doing well. Hi. Anyway, I can't stay for long. I hope you have a wonderful stream. Take care and much love to you. Bye, Zori. I hope you're doing well. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You walk into the grocery store, which is nearly as packed as the restaurant. Several furs of aprons are quickly bustling about carrying loads of food out to display shelves, which are emptied nearly as fast as they are filled. A few penguins waddle about, arms full of iced meats to fill their stocks. One fat and happy-looking brown bear lady walks up to you, clearly the proprietor of the place, and greets you warmly. Welcome to my store. We're quite busy, but have you anything you need? Feel free to browse the ingredients or the pre-made meats. As she speaks, she gestures to the main floor, then to the deli off to the side, which is also busy, but well staffed. Trade. Oh, I guess it was the talk option. Goddamn. Okay, everything's pretty cheap. I'll go for the fried chicken.
Sorry.
Or maybe.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, that's. I'll go for the fried chicken for health. The health purposes. I'll go for some. Nope, that's too expensive. I'll just go for some grapes. I'll go for an apple. Fuck it. Great. What's this do? I've had to hire a lot of help lately, but there's as little shortage of folks willing to work with food as there is folks willing to eat it. So I'm set. Fair. Okay, now I want to go to inventory. Eat the apple. You chomp the juicy apple down in just a few bites. You're pretty hungry. God damn it, something that would make me not hungry.
I will say, don't worry about hunger. That will be taken care of too soon.
You walk onto the city's training grounds. There is an open field where several different muscle-bound furs lift weights, while several leaner furs run around a dirt track. You go around lifting various heavy things until your whole body is sore. You feel slightly stronger. Strength +3, endurance +1, fat -3. Let's go the eastern road. You're standing on the dirt road east out of the city. To the north, there is a dense forest. To the south are rolling foothills leading up towards the mountain. Hills. Forest. Hills.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Test games like this are so cool, especially when well made. So true. You're standing in the rolling hills. The frequent changes in elevation make it hard to find a bearing on your location, as the top of every hill seems to be surrounding by even taller hills. Several large rocky outcroppings jet from the earth, along with several small thickets of trees across the distant southeastern horizon. The tall, dark mountains loom overhead. The dark snow-capped mountains loom around you in almost all directions, seemingly without end. Behind you is an inviting path. Slopes downwards, back into the rolling foothills of the mountains. Cold winds rip and howl through the rocky crags, and tug sharply at you, as if attempting to fling you off their mountain. The black cliffsides are pockmarked. Pockmarked? Hey, thanks for the follow! Hello, Hero. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. My name is Orange. I'm a fat cow. Moo moo. We are currently reading a text adventure that deals with weight gain stuff. Moo. All directions. Spin me without end. Behind you is an... Where were we? Pockmarked, with small caves and outcroppings that could grant temporary sanctuary from the freezing cold. But who knows what else may be seeking a shelter from the storm? On a distant peak, you can make out an unusual yet unmistakable outline, with only white tower jutting vertically from the mountainside. Also, I'm dyslexic, so reading is hard. I'm gonna try my best. Moo. Where's the mountain? And where's the tower? Oh well.
The towers are such random encounters.
As you crest a hill, you find yourself looking down at scene in progress. A scene in progress. A good 100 yards away. A tiger of improbable musculature seems rather occupied with tying up a particularly fat green dragon. From this distance, you gauge him to be about a good 15 feet in height, but larger than him is what appears to be a sack, the size of a building. In white cloth and gold thread embroidery, in black cloth and gold thread embroidery, the tiger hefts up the helpless green dragon, pulling open the mouth of the bag and stuffing her right in. You suddenly realize that the entire bulging payload is filled to the brim with all manner of fattened captives. Run from the tiger. Attack the tiger.
What will you do?
Moo. Moo, we're attacking the tiger. Here, I'm gonna fucking... I feel kind of bad. I'm gonna fucking make everyone see the game. How dare I? You know.
In your defense, there's not much to see.
I mean, yeah, but at least people can read along and be like, Orange, you fucking dumbass bitch, that says something, that says mountain, not Wooten.
Ah, gotcha.
Orange, it's Mooten. Stop.
It's
Orange,
Mooten.
no.
It's Mooten time!
No. Stop. Stop that.
high, and I'm peeking, I'm looming over the text.
Me too. I too
So
am in this.
intimidating.
I too am in this episode.
I too am here. Oh, why did that happen?
Oh, I can't fit. I can't fit in the gap.
There, at least now you can at least read. And be like, it's not mountain, it's mountain. Ah!
Orange. It's actually spelled apple.
It's not apple, it's apple, you fucking idiot. Exactly. You let forth a shout.
I'm so full of apple.
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 Now that's a war cry.
You let forth and charge forward.
Oh my god.
The tiger the tiger tying his bag shut before turning to you, looking a bit surprised. As you draw close, you can see just how built he is. Clad in only dark flying cloth, he is all about drowning in his. He is all but drowning in his own muscle. His head is all but buried between his chest and his neck, and his biceps are easily larger than you were before you start your journey. His stripes his stripes cling to his bulges for dear life. His stripes cling to his bulges for dear life. He leers at you as you approach, before turning around and giving his over-muscled bubble butt a taunting slap. You want to play? Let's play. Great. What a description.
Fucking
Damn.
Chamber Valorant. You want to play? Let's play.
Imagine that,
The
but
fuck?
first they slap their ass. Like, goddamn, that's scary.
Also, do you see that little thing on the right that's like, say its name and how much HP it has?
Yes.
What does it say next?
It says level 17, 100% health.
Indeed.
And I am level, I assume, 1. I'm not seeing it. I'm assuming it's in stats.
It's at the bottom with your gold.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Devour, though. I'm saying devour. Oh my goodness. A tiger of obscene masculinity.
Wait, bro, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That totally wasn't me. What are you talking about?
A tiger of obscene masculinity bears down on you, teeth barred, save his loincloth. You can see that every inch of him has been toned and filled to bursting. Bursting. Forcing his arms up and his legs apart, his paws begin to burn with a blue arcane fire, which travels up his forearms. You may have bitten off more than you can chew. Never devour. A tiger of obscene mature. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. Devour. You lunge at your enemy in an attempt to swallow him, but he's too fast for you and manages to dodge out of the way. Body slam. The tiger squats down before launching himself in the air, his body clearing out just for show. You are caught off guard as several tons of tiger muscle slam into you from above. Punch. With you pinned, the tiger contents himself to punching your stomach as many times as he can. Health minus 56. Okay. Struggle. Submit. Wait. Struggle.
Submit. Submit is my favorite. You don't have to choose it, but it's my favorite technique in the game.
Oh, I bet it is.
Mhm.
Wait. Struggle. Defeated. Oh no. Struggle. Despite your best efforts, the tiger keeps you firmly trapped beneath his bulk, content to keep weighing on you. Punch. With you pinned, the tiger contents himself to punching your stomach as many times as he can. With a groan, you feel your knees give way, you slump to the ground, and can hear the tiger step up to your defeated body. Pathetic, he grunts before stepping away. Then you slip out of unconsciousness, defeated. You eventually wake up sometime later and slowly open your eyes. You sit up and rub your aching head and find yourself covered in bandages and sitting on a hospital bed. You still have several aches and bruises, but otherwise look none less for wear. In your professional opinion, in my professional opinion, it looks like you got your butt whooped by the mountainous lion sorcerer. You should be more careful next time, a doctor says as he hands you back your equipment without further explanation. You take off the bandages and put your stuff back on before hopping out of bed. Hospital. You're standing in the city's main and only hospital. Usually there wasn't much use for the place since the world had been such a calm and peaceful place. But the increasing attacks from wild animals and monster, not to mention the bizarrely increased prevalence of people gorging themselves to the literal point of bursting, there has been a marked increase in need for medical care. At all hours of the day, there can be heard constant groans of pain from the rooms, although it's hard to tell if they're in pain from actual injuries or just from rapid indulgence. A stuffing rhino is dragged. A stuffed rhino is dragged through the waiting area on a gurney. Her bloated stomach is so large, 4 strong orderlies brace against it to prevent the unconscious fur from rolling to the floor. Reception desk. There's a rack of potions and pills next to the reception desk with a box in front labeled, "Please pay using the honor system. We are terribly short-staffed," with an arrow pointing to a conveniently coin-shaped hole in the box. Did I pay for my medical shit? Doesn't look like it.
It's a small store. But yeah, the mountains areas are like end game areas.
Gotcha, okay. A stuffing rhino. Orange so chunky a rhino is just more gut feel. Holy cats. So true, so true. You're standing in the main city. Okay, I'm gonna rest. Let's see what rest does. Okay, I have more health. Okay, so then Arthur, where's like the beginning area? Is it eastern, western road, southern road, or
It's the trees that you went past. The
So-
forest is the starting mode.
okay? Thank you. The local
No
forest,
problem.
local forest has provided a constant supply of wood and game for the local populace, as well as being quite serene and beautiful to travel through. Lately, the forest has become a somewhat more abundant place. Trees creak under the weight of their fruit, and the forest creatures have been gorging themselves on the increasingly lush forest. It's as though all the animals are fattening themselves up for a winter that never comes. The predators too are taking advantage of this bounty and have been devouring their fatter, slower prey indiscriminately.
Cashew.
Thank you. The predators have even become so bold as to start attacking people who venture into the forest. More worrisome than the common predators are stories of practitioners of dark magic hiding out in the woods, kidnapping random passersby. There's also tales of strange creatures never before seen by any person alive. An occasional sleepy bear with a bloated midsection might be seen waddling by your observation every now and then, but the visible and audible fauna is firmly dominated by the herds and flocks, prey species that don't stop their dedicated banqueting. What the fuck is banqueting? Banqueting. Even when one of their number becomes a filling basket for one of the less fortunate mornings, hunters before their very eyes. With most of the successful hunters fed and safely docile for a while, the herbivores of all shapes and sizes cast off their morning frightfulness and start roaming and foraging in larger groups, stuffing themselves with lush foliage, berries, and fruit that grow and ripen too quickly and abundantly for this biome. You hear a strange melody being sung nearby. As you approach the voice, you find the source is actually a woody dryad, and they have a wicked gleam in their eye.
Oh, that's my favorite enemy in the whole game.
I'm gonna go sleep. Bye-bye.
Bye,
Yeah,
sleep
bye-bye.
well,
Have a
Have a
Zozo.
good stream, everyone.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye,
Have a good
Zoe.
time.
Love you. Bye. Sleep well. Standing before you is only what you can describe as an otherworldly beautiful cow. She is a definite pear shape. Leaning back in my chair, listening to this, zoning out, and I look back at the screen, and for a second, I mistook Orange's arms as belly hanging out the shirt. And all I could think was, dang it, that's a lot belly. Moo, if only I was that big.
Oh yeah.
Moo. Okay, sorry. She is a definite pear shape in a
No,
long
please keep going.
flowing gap that flows over her with a long flowing gown that flows over her features effortlessly. She wears a wooden tiara brimming with delicious looking fruit, though to be honest they appear as if they were literally growing from her head rather than simply decorative. She chants a beautiful melodness
Mm-hmm.
song in some language you cannot identify. You are in trance for a few seconds before the oddest sensation comes over to you. Look down to see your fur starting to change color, starting from the base becoming a brilliant blue. You also feel a gorging sensation in the pit of your stomach, which you can only describe as funny.
I think you see why it's my favorite enemy.
Yeah, I'm starting to suspect. Wait. Wait. You stop to catch your breath. Chant. The druid continues its beautiful melody, which echoes about like a heavenly choir. You feel the sensation in your stomach growing at a steady pace. As you continue turning blue, your body swells with a gorging slosh, your features filling out as whatever strange power continues its work on you. You feel heavier and slower from the unaccustomed weight and pressure this strange effect is having on your body. Bonus +3, strength -1, agility -1, -2. Starting before you. Wait, you stop to catch your breath. Chant. The dryad continues the beautiful melody, which echoes. Body swells and gorging slash. Your features filling with whatever strange power continues to work on you. You feel heavier and slower. Bonus +4, strength -1.
She just keeps on singing and filling you.
Wait, you said the control charm. The dryad turns its gaze on you, batting her eyelashes as you. Sorry. The dryad turns its gaze on you, batting her eyelashes as she looks you in the eyes as she continues her song, which becomes exceedingly sweet. As you bear your light club at her, you feel the sudden compulsion you feel the sudden compulsion to stop and find yourself reluctant to harm this innocent creature, even as your body continued to swell and change blue, growing bigger and heavier by the moment. Stunned, bonus +4, ability -1, endurance -1. Stunned. You were too stunned to act. You finally shake off the effects and stun. You finally shake off the effects of the stun, though. Chant. The druid continues its beautiful melody, which echoes about like a heavenly choir. You feel the sensation of your stomach growing at a steady pace as you continue turning blue. Your body swells with a gorging slosh, your features filling out as whatever strange power continues to work on you. You feel heavier and slower from the unaccustomed weight and pressure this strange effect is having on your body. Bonus +2, agility -1, endurance -2.
Juicy.
Attack. Enemy health -7. Charm. The druid turns its gaze, abutting its eyes on you. She looks you in the eye and turning you feel the sudden accepts. Stop and finger supplement. Okay, we're sharp again. Stunned. Bonus +3. Endurance -1. Any health bonus, huh?
Your fullness is getting bigger.
We're charmed again, stunned. Okay. Gotta clear the voice, the vocal cords. Stunned. You were so stunned to act. You finally shake off the effects of the stun though. Chant. The dryad continues its beautiful melody, which echoes about like a heavenly choir. You feel the sensation in your stomach growing at a steady pace. As you continue turning blue, your body swells with a gargling slosh, your features filling out as whatever strange power continues its work on you. You feel heavier and slower from the unaccustomed weight and pressure the strange effect is having on your body. Bonus +2, endurance -1, strength -2. As the dryad's song continues to echo around you, the pressure in your swelling gut starts to overpower you, sending you to your knees as you clutch at it, as if you could stop it from getting any fuller by doing so. Even so, the dryad doesn't let up, her features looking triumphant, reflecting in her chant as it picks up tempo. The pressure builds and you fall to the ground, losing consciousness as you continue swelling. Your fur becomes unnaturally blue before you pass out completely. As you begin to regain consciousness, you become aware of an extremely bloated sensation all over. As you try the shift, you can only feel the sensation of muscle working, but you get no sense of motion out of any part of your body. You are almost afraid to open your eyes, but realize that there is no escaping it. As color floods back into the world, you notice an overwhelming amount of blue. You are confused for a moment before you realize that what you are looking at is yourself. You don't recognize yourself, as you resemble little more than an enormous blimp. Every feature about you is bloated beyond anything you thought capable. Your cheeks resemble beach balls for all their size. Your hands and fingers are thick, little balls, incapable of movement. And your arms and legs are little more than tires. Your arms and legs are little more than tires half swallowed up by your enormous round body. Your stomach and chest have blown outward until they are spherical in nature, encasing your limbs in a vice-like grip, which makes any attempt at motion an impossibility. Honestly, with your vibrant blue hue, you resemble a giant piece of fruit more than anything else. You attempt to shout, but only get a muffled mumble. Your head too bloated to talk, let alone make such a yell. Your eyes dart around for the first time, taking in your surroundings after the shock of finding yourself in this state. Wherever you are, it seems very green. Wherever you are, it seems very green. There are trees, plants, and vines everywhere, though the configuration seem a little more structured than one would expect from wild undergrowth. The vines above from a natural cathedral ceiling. Trees acting as pillars while their roots carpet the ground, forming tiers around the central feature of the area. The middle of the cathedral is a pit that all the roots and vines seem to gravitate towards. How deep it is, you can't tell,
as it is filled with some sort of multicolored liquid that swirls about in different shades of rainbow.
Oh, damn.
I love this.
You're also not the only one here. Littered about, you see a number of giant fruit-like spheres of different colors. You suddenly realize you're not the only one who has ended up in this predicament. Everyone seems to be at different shapes of bloat. You see a stallion that seems halfway full, gut spreading outward over the ground like a wire balloon, with short limbs wobbling helplessly, while others, like you, are little more than round balls. Then there are the dryads, many of them wandering about and inspecting their harvest of helpless fruit people. Occasionally, you see them sinking to a fur and watch them slowly fill out. Then you see the dryad that you had faced, inspecting you. "You look about ripe," she says before she begins chanting once more. As the chanting begins again, you feel a pressure in you intensify, as if it could get any worse, and your features swell even more, swelling you up your limbs and almost swelling your face in the folds of your cheeks. That is not the only thing happening, as the vines in the ceiling come alive, shaking their way through air towards you, encircling you, and lifting you even as you bloat outward, your insides slashing violently, and carries you toward the center pit, wrapping around you again and again, before tilting you towards the pit, where you can see the colored liquids swirling. You pick up a sweet, fruity smell and recognize it as juice. Your view suddenly becomes blocked as your flowing body envelops your head, and just as you think you are about to burst, the vines start squeezing. The vines around your middle start tightening, both ends of you bulging as your insides are forced both ways. You feel the pressure building even more before the vine at your bottom end starts tightening as well, forcing everything one way towards your top end. You feel a surge of liquid flowing outwards, and finally it erupts from your mouth like a geyser, shooting into the pit like a fire hose of blue water. You taste a huge amount of fruit juice as it is forced out of your body, the vines constricting gradually as you feel the unbearable internal pressure lessen slowly. Like a deflated balloon, your body sags and shrinks, slowly starting to regain some of its features, and the vines squeeze more and more out of you, juicing you until the flow starts to recede. First to a slow stream, then to a trickle. Finally, only a few drops fall from your mouth, even as the vines shake you downward. Seemingly satisfied, it deposits you onto the ground, disoriented and shaking on the ground nearby. Exhausted, you fall over and pass out. You wake up upright. Nope, sorry.
Funny enough, if there's like an option to turn off like permaphore and popping, if you turn off the popping, they would have popped you there.
Oh, huh.
Instead of the like juicing.
Nice. You awaken with a start and sit upright. You grab yourself all over and are revived, and you are relieved to find your body is back in its expected cow state and not permanently transformed. There are many perils to meddling in the way of dark magics, there are many perils of meddling with dark. There are many perils to meddling in the way of dark magics. Be thankful that your form has been returned to you. The stern voice of the church's chides you. You found yourself sitting upon the altar of the city's church.
I will be calling it here, darling, but thank you so much for the delightful time today.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream, actually. But thank you for hanging out with
that's
me.
perfect. Oh, I'm glad that I could stay to the end. It's a pleasure and totally worth it.
Of course.
You're still the best, darling.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you to everyone for hanging out with me. Thank you to RJ and Vampire Sophia for rating me. Holy shit, that was fantastic. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone for dealing with this chaotic stream of just no gameplay and just me pretty much covering the whole fucking screen the whole entire time. That was very fun, though. It was really fun. I really loved it. Very good stuff. Moo. I had a blast. I really appreciate everyone's support. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you, Rocks Kid. Thank you, Alexis. How would you say the D name in chat? If you're looking at chat at all.
Sorry, what am I supposed to say, darling?
Sorry, give me 1 second. How would you say this? Des. Thank you, Des. Okay, thank you. Not your fault. Again, I'm dyslexic, so I look at your name and I have a hernia. But thank you, Des, for hanging out the whole fucking time. Like, holy shit, I really appreciate it. You're really fun to talk to. Thank you, Zori. Thank you, Wickenborn. Yeah, that's... thank you, Mari. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. But yeah, for tonight, we are going to go ahead and raid someone. We're going to go ahead and raid my girl, Faye, who is a wonderful, wonderful streamer and a fellow cow. Moo. So go give her some support. Go follow her. Go give her some love. Moo, moo, moo. Damn it. Or not. I guess it's a follower or subscriber on the chat. So never mind. Oh wait, no, it's still working. Go follow her. I don't know what the situation is. I guess it's only followers or subscriber, but we're still gonna write her. But yeah, I hope everyone has a fantastic night, a fantastic life, and I hope to see you sometime very, very soon. I love each and every single one of you, and make sure to eat lots of food, get very, very fat, and have a wonderful, wonderful life. I love you. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Enjoy this raid on Tasty Faye. She's a wonderful streamer. Love you.